Have you ever found yourself mindlessly scrolling through social media? It may start with just wanting to watch one video, but soon one video turns into two. And with each swipe, you find yourself addicted and stuck in a loop you can't get out of. Your eyes peeled out for the next dopamine hit. This is brain rot. Brain rot is not a new development. Through the ages, it has been proven that our brain seeks excitement, and humans reach out for adventures to fulfill the dopamine thirst. Then, why is it an issue today? To answer this, let's take a look at dopamine.
When we first get on social media for the first time or after a long period of time, the amount of dopamine that's released we think is quite substantial. It's novel. Remember, dopamine is about novelty, surprise, and the sense that we are on some exciting track.
Dopamine is a chemical in the brain that gives off a feeling of satisfaction. The more you perform an action that releases dopamine, the more satisfied you feel. Eventually, you're stuck in an endless cycle of dopamine rushes and blindly seeking content that gives you more dopamine. You've become an addict. Funny videos and interesting content are a great source of dopamine. With the internet at our fingertips, the introduction of reels and memes, as well as a global community on social media to communicate with, have us on our phones all the time. The faster the dopamine hits, the more addictive it is. This trains our brains to have a reduced attention span and impairs cognitive development. Boredom is something that is avoided at all costs. Hence, the moment a person feels like they aren't being entertained, they reach out online for new hits. This effectively reduces any chances of thoughts being formed. With the lack of mental engagement, the brain cells are perceived to be rotting. Brain rot and student life. How does this affect students, you may ask? You see, the learning process is pretty lengthy. A 6-hour day at school becomes incredibly boring to kids who have been trained to have attention spans of 30 seconds to 2 minutes. This is why classes, which in the past were 2 to 3 hours long, have been reduced to 30-45 minutes. However, with such adjustments, a lot of students still can't seem to focus. Students are often found with their phones during classes, reaching out online for addictive content. Having a teacher in front of the class teach one topic for so long is exhausting. You could just go online and see a 2-minute video on the same topic. You know that feeling when you've got a lot of schoolwork to do, and it feels like the whole world is crushing down on you? You turn to social media and you feel a little relief and freedom, and you begin to forget your worries. But the workload is still there, and while brain rot content is a form of escape, it's not true relief. Gen Z and Gen Alpha are the most affected by brain rot. Being raised in an environment where one has to hop on the latest trend in order not to be left behind has not left us unscathed. TikTok videos and Instagram reels are great tribulations for us. The most recent 1-second reel has everyone hooked. This has greatly impacted our education, as more and more students are undermining the significance of school and instead aim to be internet sensations. It is a terrifying malady and looks to a grim future. Hope for brain rot? While this disorder seems endless, there is hope, however, of remedying brain rot. The best route is to treat brain rot materials in the same manner as one would a narcotic. This might go a long way toward retrieving lost brain cells. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe for other interesting content from us.
The computer technology has been moving in a way that nothing else people have ever known.